It's real ugly. We can't be having any more of that. It was only by the skin of their teeth that they made it through. Now, we'll see if they could do better on this one, though. I believe this one was picked by NaVi, though. So there's a chance they could still finish this 2-0 if they get off to a good start. If that first one was a bit of a wake-up call. That is such a smart play. What? How are they not in the B-bomb site? How are they doing? This is a very, very bad call for NaVi. It could work out, but this is about to explode in their faces. Yeah, they're running into a fully stacked A bomb site when they could have already had the bomb down in B. I am so confused.
What the hell?
Am I losing my mind? Am I crazy?
Well, one cause for concern here is that was almost like, what, a 20-minute break between maps. And so Gambit have had a lot of time to recover, a lot more than I thought they would get. Usually it's around 10 minutes. You know, you got time for a quick bite or, you know, use the restroom, something like that, and then you're back into it. And so you don't get that much time to recover from a tough loss like that one on the first map of this series. But that was almost like a 20-minute break there for Gambit, where they'll have had a lot of time to get their heads back into this. And NaVi, well, that was just, I don't know, just write that round off, I guess, if you're NaVi. Didn't work, don't know what we were thinking. Cool, move on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways to lose pistol rounds. It just looked like they had the, you know, they had the right call, the right entry, and then they sort of gave it away for no good reason. Anyway, not really the end of the world. We'll see what they can come up with, not so much in this round, but the next one. This round, maybe Simple could find a deagle shot. We'll give him some space to play around with, mess around with the deagle. We all love a good Simple deagle when we could get one, but I think it's low percentage chance in this round, just given what's on the other side. Ooh, there's one. I said it way too quick. Another. Oh, a third one. Simple. Out of control. And just like that, they might be back in the round. Can they find another one here? Simple angling for a fourth headshot. He's going to get shot down. Quad kill on Shiro, but wow. There we go.
That was sick. Those are the first 3 kills for NaVi in the map, and done in that fashion. Simple with the Juan Digs. Just keeping it close, keeping it fun, but that is not enough. NaVi, he needs the rest of his team to show up with him here if they're going to get it done. That was an opportunity to run this back, but it was a hard eco. I mean, Simple had the Dig, but I think everybody else was on Glocks, you know, so not a whole lot of firepower. That'll go ahead and just put Gambit on blast. It'll put them on notice. Make sure that they don't get too comfortable here. As the flash comes in, Perfecto annihilates NaVi.
That was
and
nuts.
We have a man advantage.
Especially that second deagle shot was out of control. They're going to get Shiro as well. Boomich fighting and actually doing a bit of damage to Exile. They are just running down everyone on this A-bomb side. Exile is dead in 10 different ways. And Supra is going to give away that FAMAS as well. So only Boomich going down, and NaVi just putting on an enormous amount of speed in this round. That's almost sending a message to Gambit Youngs here saying, this is how we're going to play this map. Let's go.
That is how it's done. And you see Gambit just immediately taking a timeout. Like, okay, hold on. We need to pause here. And actually, NaVi could play this map in that fashion. You got these wide open spaces. Yes, there's the choke points of getting out through main or Ivy or whatever. But once you're out, and it turns into a shooting gallery. And this is where NaVi, they could just kind of get out there and bully Gambit if they wanted to. That's what we just saw there. That's what we saw from Simple in the second round with the Deagle. So if NaVi start to play with some brass balls here and just start busting through main, going through Ivy, just getting out into the open and looking for duels, they could bully Gambit and really put the pressure on Gambit here early game. And, you know, Gambit are going to be in a tight spot now because this is a hard eco from them. So the bullying could continue here.
It definitely could. And remember again, I mean, they did just lose that first map on overtime. As much fun as it is to win the pistol at the beginning of the second half, you still got to think, yeah, but, you know, it's mentally draining. You know, you play your way. Again, just to reiterate, they were up like 13-6 or something like that, maybe even more. I think it's like 13-6 lead. So you let go of that lead in overtime and then lose overtime, you're going to be frustrated no matter what. And if NaVi go on a bit of a run here early on and shut down the economy, yeah, it could get really, really ugly. There is a Susan play, though, so we could have some comedy in store for us in a second.
Let's see it. NaVi gets spotted. There it is. Headshots coming in. And this should be as clean cut around as we see 15 damage taken by Simple, and an excellent anti-eco round coming in for NaVi on the T side. Another advantage for NaVi here going into this T side is that they get to set the pace. They're the T side. They're the aggressors. They get to run out. They get to set the pace of this match. They can play it slow. They can play it fast. They can be aggressive. And that is what I want to see from NaVi right now. Don't let Gambit get comfy. Just put the pressure on these guys and start stomping them.
Turns out you can't tase electronic. It just makes him stronger. Charges him with electrons.
It's like a Pikachu or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't all right, that's it. We need the photoshops in chat. Let's see it. The electronic with the red dots. Whoa, surprise.
You know, it's really interesting for me because I grew up. I never knew anything about Pokemon growing up. That's just a part of my childhood that I missed completely. That whole trend. But Walter's into it, so I'm getting to sort of relive it through him, which is kind of fun. Getting there, learning a bit, one step at a time.
Oh, there. Whoa,
oh no!
Simple. Yeah, if you move around Simple, you run the risk of dying. There's Supra. 1v1, Flamey versus Supra. Flamey only just now making his way onto the scene of the crime. Supra gonna shoulder peek, and it's Flamey hitting the headshot. Comes through in the clutch for his team. But that was Simple getting a bit too excited there, a bit too wound up. He saw movement out of the corner of his eye, and he's gonna have to live with that. He killed his teammate.
Guarantee you, everyone in the chat was gearing up for Flamey insult right then and there. They're all on this pack. The analysts were ready to. I know you guys are listening. They were ready to say this is why we can't have Flamey on the team. But he solved it. Don't worry.
Oh, he did.
All right.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, is this the NaVi that we get now, Anders? A bold NaVi, not a cowering NaVi who are, you know, too scared to lose to make plays.
I damn well hope so. It's much more fun. Maybe without the team kills would be good, but still, yeah, I'd much rather have like this proactive, aggressive NaVi that's not afraid to take the fights. Electronic might be looking the wrong way. Yeah, he's gonna go down, but nice enough attempt to try and get down Ivy and break open this first part of it. It would have been even better if there would have been some coordination with the people in main and Pop Dog here. Like, why couldn't they throw like a smoke or something to drag Axile's attention a little bit away from them?
Now it's it. Flashes out, split onto A. Pop and main looking for shots, and Inter's going to step into the open. Perfecto wins that duel, 4-on-4. And there's a man in heaven, it's NaVi, and he is going to have to strike down with vengeance. And it is so simple. Picks him out of the air, though. There it is. Brings it back to a 3-on-3.
Why did he try to run out the window? That seems truly crazy. Flamey's the insurance policy all the way back here, but he only has a flashbang and they have a Molotov, so gotta be real careful about playing in that position. Simple, looking for it, and Flamey's already been spotted. Nice flick from Simple. That is wild. And Flamey almost shooting Super in the back, but it's not gonna work out. It'll be the round for Gambit youngsters, and that's probably good news for them. They're gonna tie up the scoreline. That was a sick round out of Simple.
He continues to deliver, man. 9 rounds to his name. Holy smokes. Or 9 rounds. 9 kills. 9 kills to his name. We're not. We're going into the 7th round. It's tied up 3-3, and Simple has just been delivering like a boss. So now we see what is it that happens next here as far as NaVi are concerned, because they have an excellent opportunity to hard reset Gambit. And here we go, quick pace once again, flashing through the smokes, making plays. Inter's bumping cheeks, and it's Electronic who gets caught.
It's always about who first is realizing that they can't move forward, and then realizing why they can't move forward, and then taking action. It could take a couple of seconds there. Inter's going to be a bit quicker on the trigger. That's great news. Oh, Boomich trying to make his way out. Inter's finally going to get run down, but it pretty much cost him the entire team to try and find that kill on him. Simple is so aggressive with this AWP. He's just everywhere. Finally, they're going to do some damage to him, but now comes Flamey. Good shot with the AK. Incredible spray to follow up. And out in the open, real careful here, NaVi. Simple is hunting him down, and this could be real scary. There's an incredible flick. Simple is angry, and he is about to take down Gambit youngsters. He's 11-4 in the first 7 rounds.
Here we go, buddy. This is the simple that we've been waiting for all of a sudden. Is this going to be him just trying to take advantage and take control of the situation? He's got the skill. He's better than anybody on the server right now. I mean, you're talking about a top 3 player of all time in the game. If he decides to take over, this could get wild here for Gambit. Back to a hard eco for Gambit. It is NaVi in control. 4-3 on the T side here of Train. And we will get the flash into Brown Halls, peek behind it, but this is an A stack from Gambit.
Yeah, an ace stack that's probably going to be found out, but at a distance. They're going to get spotted, and that's the real issue. Nice enough. I mean, it's fair play for Gambit. Not a bad idea to try and sneak up into main and hope to catch someone off guard, but that project has been lost. And now it's just hunting frags. All over the place, in fact.
Oh, yep. Out in the fannies in the back. Is he just gonna wait here? Like, what's his plan? Just pray that nobody sees him? No, it's not happening. Not meant to be, buddy.
Role playing that ninja, but not gonna happen, is it?
Flawless rounds, my dude. Flawless rounds coming in here for NaVi. 5-3, and another round. No, it has to be a buy round here. What's going on? There it is. Oh, I see. They're doing that thing. Maximizing the timeouts. And so you get that 20-second buy time, and then you do the timeout at the last possible second, and so you get that going as well. And then another 20-second buy time. So really pushing. You know, I feel like if you do a timeout, you shouldn't get a buy time afterwards. Again, it shouldn't reset with the 15 seconds, you know? Like, it should just, you should get timeout and just go straight into it. It's part of it.
That does make more sense, doesn't it? You're right.
It's just a full minute added to the round now.
Well, let's see if it's going to be of any use. I'm happy about the timeout and all, but they actually need to do something with it. This is a really incredible pace. The fact that NaVi already at 5 rounds is a massive problem for Gambit youngsters. They need to turn this around right now. But I don't know how you stop Simple. I don't think anyone in the world could stop Simple when he's at this level. It's just so stupid to see. Super is alone at B. So they're going to be coming for him from the high ground, and he's actually dead in a second if he stays up there. He's lucky to be alive. Falls back down to get a kill as well. That is amazing. They still might lose the round right here. Electronic is lurking over at Ivy, and the bomb should be planted soon. Exile is actually bumping into Electronic again. Electronic bumping into someone in the smoke. Last time it was Intos. This time it's Exile, but what are they meant to do? They just have to run away. Even if 3-on-4, they can't make it there in time.
It's starting to get a bit silly for Electronic. You're starting to feel a little bit bad for him, to be fair. Twice now where he just dies blind in the smoke. You hate to see it. That's about to be 6 rounds on the board for NaVi on T-side Train. They are just starting to ramp up here, Anders. 11 kills on the board for Simple. And quick pace. A quick pace is also what I like to see. They're just being aggressive everywhere. Gambit don't know what to expect next. It's not like they're just doing the same thing over and over. They're hitting all over on the map.
Some guy on Twitter called Pavel just linked me The Adventures of the Electronic, some Soviet children book, I think.
Get out of here.
Yeah, real interesting. A robot named Electronic escapes from Professor Gromov's laboratory. The robot looks exactly like Sergey, a boy from a magazine cover. All right, this sounds great. What a great story. This is awesome.
Stick.
That's so cool.
Double meets its prototype.
I'm gonna read about this.
So that's the thing. Each time now in the smoke, Electronic is meeting his prototype, and you don't know which one is coming out the other side.
It could be a new one every time. That's
just so happens.
Yeah. All right.
It
well,
becomes the CT.
I appreciate the info. I don't know where maybe that's where he got his name from. It's hard to say. It's kind of old. I don't think Electronic would have known about it, but whatever. We'll find out. 3 AKs, 1 AWP, and Gambit youngsters need to find a way to cool down this version of an NaVi, which is looking infinitely better than on Inferno. Maybe especially behind the ridiculous pace that's being set by Simple.
Well, let's see it. Flashes in. Boom! Huge flick coming in from Boomich. Drops him. Nafani's going to be the next one to go. He's trying to play aggro, but it's just not going to be good enough. And this time around, nope, never mind. Electronic takes a bullet to the face, but Boomich takes a second. 2-man advantage now for NaVi, moving out onto that A site. And while they know exactly where Axel is, and so there's no hope for him, Simple going to drop him. And Shiro, last man alive here for Gambit youngsters. And well, there isn't a whole lot he can hope to do. He needs to save this AWP for the next round because it's looking like it's going to be another round of eco here for Gambit youngsters. As NaVi continue to dominate, now we've seen a little bit of a slower pace coming out of NaVi, and that worked for him too. What can't they do, Anders? What can't they do?
I don't know. On the second map, they seem unstoppable. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is a real welcome change of pace for NaVi. This is much more the team that we love to see. And you're right, they're just gonna have that one AWP there. So crazy times.
Oh, no timeout just yet, unless they might go for it here at the last possible second. I'm always just waiting now. Now if it's Gambit, I'm just going to wait. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's TeamSpeak lost this time. Okay.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going to read from this Wikipedia article in the meantime. Just check it out. This is brilliant. So, by coincidence, the double meets its prototype, 6th grader Sergey cunningly suggests that the electronic should impersonate him, go to school instead of him, and even live in his home. That is, look, you could see how this could go horribly wrong, right? His plan works as no one can tell the difference between them. This is amazing. Yeah, he turns out things go really well in school. However, eventually the boy realizes that as the robot takes over his life, he may be out of business. Uh-oh. That's a genius plot. What a cool idea. I love it.
It's super cool, but it's super dark too, right?
It's real dark, yeah. especially for a story around a 6th grader, but
this is some fairy tale stuff. Yeah. It's like, oh, fairy tales today, Disney. It's like, nah, dude. We're talking monsters and stuff that are eating your family. That's what we're talking about. You better go to sleep now, kid. Go to bed.
Yeah, you just met your robotic double who's trying to push you out of your own life. That's real wild. Electronic going down again. Trying to lead the charge, trying to entry out in that yard. Perfecto was next in line. So great start here for Gambit youngsters. And they're going to continue that start into a 3rd kill on Flamey. This is starting to look much, much better.
Well, Simple is still alive after all, Anders, so let's see. Oh, it decides to go for the AK. Interesting. So Boomich with the op. I mean, that is Simple's op after all, so maybe, you know, he will himself become the prince. And all that he shoots will turn to gold. Let's see. Simple taking point. Super steps in. There's the headshot. 2 on 3. And certainly Simple's going to go down here at the hands of Shiro. Yep, steps into it. So, 4th round on the board for Gambit. They've done it, Anders. They have succeeded in breaking the streak. It was 4 rounds in a row for NaVi. And Gambit finally put a halt to that.
Yeah, which is unbelievably late in the game, isn't it? I mean, this is 7-4 already. That's a tremendous scoreline for the T side of Train. NaVi still have money, even the next round, and Flamey has a bank of about 7,000. Yeah, they are they're still in a lot of trouble. It's going to be a while before Gambit could start to feel any kind of safety on the second map here. Supra getting wallbang down to 72, so a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Looks like a similar strategy where Electronic is sort of lurking over at Ivy, but he's falling back now to help out, so maybe not exactly the same. They still want to go for this B bomb site. Shiro is about to show up, but you have to assume he's going to get smoked off more than likely.
Molly's used, so NaVi are going to know that. They're going to hear that, and they're going to appreciate it. Still, 3 players on the opposite side of the map right now for Gambit. It's a long rotation. They're starting to cheat over. Inters is starting to make his way towards Connector, but this is going to be at the big kill. And boom, Mitch loses the duel versus Supra. This is now the moment here for NaVi. Can they get out and get established on this bomb site? They need to push forward. They cannot let Gambit establish a foothold here.
They're really, really slow. There's going to be a flank coming in from NaVi, but both Simple and Flamey are looking for it. They have a single Molotov left, so Gambit have 2 smokes. They should be able to prevent that late play coming in. Simple is being aggressive as well, waiting for Shiro to try and make that jump. Flamey looking for NaVi. This battle is everything, and Flamey's going to be going down. Not waiting quite patiently enough. Now it's up to Simple up there to try and do something. It's Perfecto getting 1 kill, and now they're quite far away from the bomb. They're going to be real careful here. 2-on-3. They still have that smoke, but NaVi, he's coming in. Perfecto now lining them up, and he's trying to escape. Electronic is also alive, and NaVi can't do anything from up here. It's an 8th round for NaVi. They look like they had everything. He's even going to go down to the bomb, NaVi, at the end, so they lose every single rifle. Can't save that AWP. Can't really buy in this round either.
What an unreal round. You're thinking that everything is going wrong for NaVi, but that's the brown halls, right? The entire time, it's like Flamey pushes, he dies. Simple misses his shot, he dies. You're thinking, this is it. From this perspective in brown halls, it's all falling apart for NaVi, but they are winning out on the bomb site itself. And so NaVi rewarded once again for a push onto the B site. Looking so good right now, NaVi. Much, much better. And the main thing here is that Simple, he was just the catalyst. He was like the nitro in the engine at the beginning, that injection to get everything going. But the rest of his team are starting to wake up here. 8 kills for Perfecto, Boomich, Electronic, Flamey's on 6. The rest of them are starting to catch up to him. And so it's not all just Simple having to make do, because eventually that nitro is going to burn out, dude. And what are you left with at that point? So if the rest of the team are in here, there's hope for NaVi to close this out strong. This is their map pick after all.
Yeah, it's starting to look real good, and you're absolutely right. The rest of the team has really come alive. We've got another Zeus in play. We know not to use it against Electronic. That doesn't work out so well. Boomich nearly getting Zeus there. He's on the ladder with it. He's thinking about it. He's going to get shot in the face. Oh, dear. Nice try from NaVi. We do love it.
This is looking like a 9th round here, barring a massive upset play coming in from Gambit somehow. Shiro. Never give up on Shiro. There we go, P250 at range. Simple's missing shots right now with the op. Interestingly enough, he should be hitting that shot on Inters every time, but Inters is still surviving somehow. Oh man, he hits that. What a shot! Drops him, now he's got an op. What is going on here?
Not bad, but maybe you just made Simple angry though. You got to be careful about that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That
Bomb's
is
gonna get planted.
Absolutely wild. Couple of kills in this one, but 9-4 is still just, it's such a strong lead right now for NaVi. Hard to see how they're going to be letting go of this one. And they just seem like such a reinvigorated team. I think, again, this is the thing that's so weird and confusing, though. If they can play like this, why aren't they doing it all the time? Like, why are there maps that start out with the sort of mentally absent NaVi? Why aren't we seeing this sort of high-powered, like, let's go and fight, let's swing out there and really get this game going? It's really weird.
Oh, that's a 9th round. That's a thing of beauty here from NaVi, man. Okay, now they're starting to play like the favored team. We got a tech pause coming in here. TS problems. Man, it's just TS problems left and right with these teams. It's crazy. All right.
Oh. Glad we're not having any of those ourselves.
I don't get it. How does that happen? Because, I mean, I've used TS for years, and I can't remember the last time I had a problem with TeamSpeak. So, I mean, like, what exactly is happening?
I don't know. That is a good question.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess maybe how many people are on it? It's gonna be like 6 people. Yeah, that's more or less what we normally have. Let's see. I'm gonna try and see if we could find an end to the first half here at 9-4. Simple going down early on. That's a bit of a nice change for them. give them a round or a man lead here early on.
Yeah, Supra, my boy. Clever stuff. He had the HE, used the HE to get that AWP back. So now Supra's got Simple's op. And in the meantime, we're just like kind of chilling out on NaVi, who's got Pop Dog under control. Supra has backed off to all the way far back site on B. It's going to make it very difficult to hunt him down. It's going to take a tremendous shot from these AKs, if it happens at all. But it's looking like it's going to be an interior B hit here. Once again from NaVi. Gathered up and ready to go.
NaVi's looking to flank them really early on. That could be real interesting. Counter Molotov coming out at a pretty good time. NaVi's, I don't know, starting to move back a little bit. I was wondering if he was going to go for it. It would have been the perfect time. They've got the right read. They know what's coming here, Gambit youngsters. They need this 14th round badly. Supra's going to be going down. Now it's back into a 4-on-4, and NaVi's not going to be flanking them. He's going back towards the C connector, and that might be a big mistake. They're going to have to try and retake this. All 4 members from the same side, and already with Inters going down. Perfecto's having himself some good rounds here. Electronic getting on the head. They're getting overwhelmed. It's Axile on a 1 versus 2, and there's no way they could find both of them here. I don't know why they wouldn't go for the flank. I feel like that would have been a really, really good move there, but yeah, they are in a lot of trouble. 10-4 going to be the scoreline here favoring NaVi.
This is wild, Anders. Everything just seems to come together so well for NaVi in these holds. They get out onto the site. They're catching guys with nades in their hands, trying to set up for retakes. The aggression from NaVi is just paying off in spades right now. And let's see. Electronic. Oh, he just barely misses out on Axile. But this is it, the 15th round, last round of this map. 10-4. T-side train for NaVi. An excellent scoreline.
Yeah, it's so overpowering, isn't it? And it's, I mean, you mentioned earlier, Simple was just, the thing to get the whole thing started, but so Boomage up at 11, 10 kills on Electronic, 9 on Perfecto, 8 on Streaming. He had a full team effort, and it's working incredibly well. 2 opening frags, play me in Electronic to knock out a couple of defenders out in the A yard. Shiro, NaVi, and Super trying to be there on the quick flank down Pop Dog, but he's going to have to be real quick about it, or he won't even be here in time at all. May be able to catch Simple. That would be a nice kick-off kill, but Simple's going to take him down instead. Forget about that. Shiro in a 1 versus 5. Yeah, this is going to be 11-4 for the first half. A flawless round at the end of it. Electronic with the triple. NaVi are done with this best of 3.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, they are definitely moving on. I mean, Simple even calmed down. He ends the half at 14. He was on like 13 frags for what, 5 rounds there, something like that towards the end. I mean, just rest of the team waking up. He just led the way. There's that leadership. A little bit.
All right.
Yeah, well, but now you're good again.
All right. Well, I'm not sure why the mic is lagging. Sorry, I'm sorry about that, guys. But it should be fine. My internet seems to be working. So
that Danish internet, huh?
Got Danish internet. Well, listen, it's got upgraded as well. It's 500 megabits up and down now. So it's pretty good for Danish standards. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
Bullet.
Oh, smoke. They're gonna come through. Oh no, they stop inside and they take a bullet with them at the same time.
Oh, and then Simple, just so clean and easy. 2 taps, 1 kill, and there's another one on Inters. They're just getting picked apart. Looking for duels here, Gambit. And well, Supra, he's looking for the drop. Electronic is going to get to be, unfortunate, but still hits that shot mid-air. Supra dies, NaVi next, and well, NaVi just completely shut down that pistol round. 12-4, CT side for NaVi, just looking so good. We might be witnessing the collapse here, Anders, of Gambit youngsters.
Yeah, and it's a real shame because it comes off the back of that great win on, or the near win on Inferno. Not a great win, I guess, because they did lose in overtime, but near win on Inferno that they could have definitely had. So that's a little bit rough. Let's see. Grenade. We're gonna take a little bit of health off Shiro and NaVi. Apparently there is a deeper mic problem that's still haunting us.
Indeed. Well, let's see. Be a bit of a shame here.
I could try and let me try and reconnect to the call. Let me take this one.
Try it. So, this will be quick work here. It's NaVi right now getting up onto that 13th round. Inter is caught between a rock and a hard place. And so 3 kills. Feels good, man, for Boomich. Topping out at 15 frags.
All right.
15, 16, I mean, yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so maybe it was just the call that was messing me up. Anyway, I'll fix it in the chat, guys. If you got one, hopefully it won't return, but it seems to be fine. It's the same microphone's been working all along, so should be no difference. 13-4, NaVi with an opening, Perfecto with a return of that MP9, and that is awkwardly the bomb. So yeah, they're gonna have to come fight him. Perfecto knows, tries to swing and catch them off guard, and he nearly gets Inters. This is a really dangerous fight. He's brought in Electronic, who's gonna go down, and Perfecto will continue the fight. So now a 2-on-3, but they've got the bomb back.
Simple still alive though. But the barrel's been spotted. There's no way he survives that. NaVi's gonna get that kill for free. And it's all on Perfecto. 1v3. And he's just gonna be looking to save that rifle. No way for him to retake on this position. Done round. And so there we go. Gambit showing some initiative. Deciding to just get out there and look for the fight. If NaVi are going to play aggressive, we can play aggressive. We'll catch you out before you can get in position, and that's exactly what happened to Boomich there. Just caught at E-box early, and just stuck. Nothing really to do. So for now, at least, I mean, this is just looking like a battle of wills, and Gambit just showed us that they are not done yet.
Man, I mean, for them to make a comeback, right? For them to turn this around to their favor, it's just such a long struggle. It's good that they're able to win this round, closing out the third one here at the second half, to try and see if they can slow down NaVi, but I'm not buying it. I think the chances that they can run this back is almost 0. Not all the way 0. Got to be careful about that. Don't want to go full Moses on this one, but still. It's near that.
A little bit more reserved on NaVi's side this round, but it looks like they were expecting there to be some very early aggression towards this A site here from Gambit. Seeing as how they had so much success in the last round, NaVi were betting on that happening again, and so 4 on the outer bomb site at the beginning of this round, and they are still locked in, ready and waiting for this. Inters on the left side, gonna get peeked. There's the shot. Follow-up could be here. Axel has to be careful. Axel hesitating, doesn't go for the trade. He's caught in the smoke and he's dead. Brutal.
Yeah, losing 2 big players there early on for Gambit youngsters, not exactly the kind of round they needed here. NaVi are out of money, so if they were to turn this round, I mean, win the 3-on-5, it would probably give them an extra round. And I mean, then it's like, you know, starting to get up there at 7-13. It's still a long way to go, but it's probably doable. Perfecto, waiting for them over here. See what he could do. Grenade in hand. They're going to be jumping down. Ooh, messes that HE up a little bit, but he sees the info. Shiro with a good kill. Boomich going down, and now Perfecto hiding inside of the smoke. That's such an excellent pickoff, and at 25 seconds, there's nothing they could do. Yeah, Electronic, this is such a smart play. This round is definitely done.
Oh, just post it up in the cut. What do you do if you're Shiro now? You just kind of, go into the corner, whimper a little bit. It ain't happening.
Cody Shea in the chat is saying, if Gambit come back, he's giving away his inventory. Now, we don't know what that inventory is like, but we'll hold you to that, Cody. I saw that.
Screenshotter didn't happen. Gotta keep on top of this business.
Exactly. And this is indeed the second map for those who are just joining. I'm seeing some confusion in the chat, but the first map went to overtime and was won by NaVi. This one, I doubt it's going to be overtime. I'm pretty sure it will be won by NaVi unless the whole Gambit youngsters team could somehow come alive to a sort of simple level almost. Shiro trying his best. That's a great pickoff.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was so clean and fast. Boomich, once again, first to die out there in yard. Gambit really trying to take advantage of the fact that NaVi are playing so aggressive in that yard. Holding up close. And so, once again, they find that punishment. And now, it's going to put Perfecto in a little bit of a tight spot over here as the B anchor. Grouped up, 3 here. Could go for the peak to lower and see if they can find anything. They've been hitting shots now, Gambit.
Spending a bit of time here shuffling around up at the white holes. Electronic going to go check out Pop Dog. In fact, going to walk through the smoke. That's a bit dangerous. We've seen how that's backfired against Electronic a couple of times. Exile making his way down, but that's a Mac 10 on the other side. This one should be one that Electronic could probably win. Exile, oh, he's still going to get the kill. Electronic just cannot catch a break with the smokes. That is so unfortunate. 3 versus 5 at the minute, and they're getting knocked out of this round here. Gambit youngsters with a powerful round coming out. Perfecto and Simple just going to get run down one at a time, and this is starting to look a little bit better. That's the money gone for NaVi. They're going to have to save.
The one dig through the smoke. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, they'll have to save on this one. And they've got that margin. But you know who else had a margin, Anders?
Ooh, go on.
Gambit. In the first map of this series.
That is true.
You know, it's margins. I don't know if they make that big a difference right now with how teams are performing online. Teams are just able to get these crazy runbacks. Flamey hits a headshot on enters, but it's instantly traded. And I'm pretty sure Boomich has been spotted as well, so he's going to be in for a tight one.
Boomich trying to stay alive out here. He gets run down. No scope by Shiro. That was a cool kill. There's a scout back here on Simple. Doubt that he could do much with it. So yeah, 14-7. It's something. It's better than I actually thought it would be for Gambit here in the second half, which is interesting. But the road back is just infinitely long at this point in time. It is just going to be so tricky. Simple trying to be annoying. Missing a couple of shots, though. Man. Wonder if they're going to start to play a bit aggressive, though, here, NaVi, in some of the next rounds. Go for like a double push down Ivy or something. Something that's interesting.
I would like to see them go, but maybe not. Maybe go for like an upper brown holes push or something like that, because Boomich keeps getting pegged out in the yard early in the rounds. He's pushing up so much that Gambit are trying to take advantage of that and punish it. And so maybe it's time to kind of change up where you're getting aggressive, get Simple out over towards brown holes or something for an early peak. Could be something to do there. I mean, you can see Gambit's setup right now as far as Shiro's concerned. He's just waiting. And well, Boomich somehow makes that work.
Made it work. Brilliant. Absolutely genius. That's a nice early kill. Adding some comedy to the mix. We love it. Especially the sound that it makes. But doesn't master. Well, they actually have another Zeus on Simple. Oh dear, we could have another one. Let's go.
Let's see it, Simple. Come on. You know, times have changed, Anders, when I'm rooting for a Zeus kill.
That's true. Used to be your favorite thing to hate.
It's still pretty high up there, but I mean,
we need something to pass the time.
Yeah, and really, you know, NaVi should be showing that amount of respect to Gambit. They should be Zeusing him. You know, the difference between these two teams, or the supposed difference in skill and level. Well, you'd expect NaVi to be Zeusing him left and right, but we're not seeing that. They're putting up a good fight, Gambit. So Shiro pushes forward, nothing to be found. Oh, that's unfortunate. Flamey misses the chance.
Yeah, oh, Simple on Supra. Could be another Zeus kill coming in. He's right there, and it's gonna happen. 2 Zeus kills in 1 round. That's wonderful. That's probably all they're gonna get, but that's the AK, though. And actually, that AK is great. What a pickup that would be.
Yeah, is right because it's still so early. It's still so early days. So you want to, you want to say that this is a thing, but it is very much still early days here for Gambit. And so NaVi, another round of eco. No, they've saved 2 AKs. They should be buying in the next round. Do they have electronic? Simple could go for op, glass cannon. It would suck. No, just Kevlar op, barely. Holy smokes.
Why not? I mean, why not try and see if you could close this one out? That's probably the mentality they have. It can be a dangerous mentality, right? When you're like, come on, let's just get it done with. We just need 2 more rounds. And then, frustration sets in when you suddenly start losing a huge string of them. We shall see. Shiro has had some good openings some of these rounds. Let's see if we can do it again. Perfecto. Oh, and there's Shiro picking up Flamey, just as we say it. Brilliant. Oh, Boomich. He's seeing that wall bang and he's not loving it. Yeah, and as soon as he starts firing, it's maybe time to get out. He's lucky to not be hit by any of those shots. That could have been real scary. So, a man down again.
Indeed, and Gambit playing oh so passive. This is going to turn into a slugging match now because Gambit are starting to get some confidence. So they're starting to hit shots that they should hit. So NaVi can't really get away with that greedy aggression anymore and just win out. Because Gambit are actually kind of recovered in that sense and they're hitting their shots. So NaVi now kind of have to turn this into a slog and just beat Gambit up, straight up.
Well, let's see. It's going to be out main towards Electronic and Boomich. There's not a lot of defense here. Simple had just rotated out. So this A bomb side not really well defended at all. 35 seconds. Good flashbang against Boomich will force him back. Electronic, pretty good shot. And he doesn't actually get far enough back, but the bomb is down. And now all of NaVi are here. And Simple will get a kill on Insta. This is a little bit worrying. Shiro is going to be going down. And Supra was meant to flank in once the bomb had gone down. But that will just never happen in this round. There's no way that he could come out here. They would have to make a big mistake, NaVi, and he's going to walk right into Simple. Nice triple on him. 15 rounds on NaVi, just when things were looking up for the youngsters.
And now we're going to get Simple back on that AWP. He tried to save one last round. Or does he? No, do they hand it back? Really? Yeah, I think he's going to hand that AK over, and he's going to get that off because he has the money for it now. Yeah. So full buy. That was NaVi playing a bit more patiently, letting Gambit come to them instead of trying to go and take the fight. And that worked out perfectly. Could not have gone better for NaVi. And while try and pull a fast one like that on Simple, it's going to be a rough one. So now Electronic, gonna just kind of peek around here towards main, get that information going. And I believe we got Boomich over and Pop. Yeah, just chilling.
Fair play to Shiro. He's really been trying his best. He's up at 18. He's had a bunch of rounds where he's opened it up with the AWP, but they need to win 7 rounds in a row. There's Axile opening against Boomich. That's not a bad way to get started. Wall banging him down at the end. So Electronic now hanging out, trying to cover this position. Or Simple would love to move forward, surely, with the AWP. If he does, he could send Perfecto back to the A side, basically.
He's still waiting on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he must be thinking about it. But always moved up a little bit further. Not a lot. 35 seconds. Gambit. Don't forget about the bomb and the time here. Oh, this is getting worrying.
They've got so little room for error now.
Yeah, oh, Flamey, there's a kill on Axile. I'm so scared for them here. This would be a horrible way to lose it. More kills happening. There's Electronic going down, but Flamey, that bomb at 17 seconds, lost in main, and jumping down off the ladder is Perfecto. They have to go back and pick it up. 10 seconds left. They've got a smoke. They can block off Pop Dog, but not if they get caught in transition. They don't know Simple's here as well. He's going to wait for it here. A couple of seconds, and that's going to be the game. Oh, no. Absolutely brutal way for them to win it. 16-8. They did not know where Simple was, and thus they